change up some stuff. Okay, and we are live. All right, we're going to finish up work on the wizard, which pretty much it's just some base work. Then we're going to work on the alternate elf. See how far we get there. And then after that it'll be the dwarf. And then we'll work on some of the new heroes. Later on in a couple weeks. Because, I can't get one miniature done in a stream. Okay.
I asked you to make a tiny tweak to stop it.
Yeah, what's up?
There's one gun on the back that is just painted black, and I was wondering if you could hit it with some kind of airbrushing or something.
Oh, sure.
Black charcoal. Alright, I'll bring it over.
But it's one of the secret guns.
Hello there.
Hi there. How's it going? How are you this fine evening? Do you prefer to be shiny or Mew or paints or just shiny Mew paints? Or I can call you anything, just not late for dinner? Hey, Ty. Okay, and the alternate elf. Yeah, so like for other heroes that I'll paint, I have a warlock, a bard, a doodad, and then another wizard.
Is the orc an orc?
Yes, the bard is an orc.
You said that all racist-like, Doc.
Whoa.
I just wanted clarification.
Orcs can be whatever they want to be.
Damn green skin.
Yeah. Yeah, and for those of you who are wondering, I'm already smoking some walnut in the whiskey smoker, letting that sit for, I'll give it about 10 minutes or so. Yeah, I meant to get the...
I'm telling you, you just need to leave it at smoking walnut.
Yeah, I'm just smoking walnut.
Let them go. WTF?
WTF, mate. It's going good, and shiny or Mew works. Okay. Lots of fiddly bits on the elf, but we'll make this work. Smoking these nuts. If I didn't go there, someone else was going to. All right.
Brain registered it.
Yeah. You all knew it was going to go there. I just went there. So, I believe what you're looking to say is thank you. Okay.
See what happens.
Yep. Alright, you know what? It looks... Okay, that's more of like a chainmail, but it looks... We're going to go with gunmetal blue on that because it's like a dark blue. So, like, on the card here, I'll point with the brush. So, like, right here and here, it's chainmail on the mini, but it looks really dark. So I'm going to go with gunmetal blue on that. And then we'll go with a higher silver or brighter silver on some of the other armor bits. And Ty, how's your weekend? And Shiny, how's your weekend? No, all right. Currently redoing your work area to get back into the hobby. Sweet. Myself, I actually had like Saturday night all to myself because Delayed Capture was out with some of her friends, and there were no kids in the house because they either at mine were at their mom's house or her girls were at her mom's house. So I actually had like an evening completely alone, except for like the dog and the cat. And the dog was at his widow's perch waiting for Delay Capture to get back, so I was downstairs completely alone. It was awesome, guys. Played Baldur's Gate until I got too drunk or altered to pay attention to it and really focus on it. And then I proceeded to throw on the Dune 2 special features and kind of blow my own mind for a bit. And then watched Dune 2. And Ty, to answer your question, just one of the boner jams, just to get it knocked out. Since I can't access Pornhub in Nebraska, because we're all better than everyone else.
You gotta invest in the VPN.
I do. Losing sound. Hold on. Yeah, I'm on the Juvino.
Well, I guess I shouldn't say that because I only hear you through Discord.
True enough. There, I turned up the volume just a little bit. How's that? And you know what? I was gonna go with Mithril Steel. Well, I might for the armor, but for the sword, I might go with Grey Knight Steel. Because why not, right, Sojan?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I gotta say, the Space Wolf previews. There. Is that a little bit better?
Yeah, they look good.
But yeah, digging that, and yeah, already talked to Dave at the Warhammer store. And he's just like, well, as soon as the community site says they're up for pre-order, they're up for pre-order. Okay, Ty. So yeah, that's one that I probably will actually get the pre-order of. Which, let's be honest, doesn't really shock anyone.
No.
True enough. Yeah, let's face it. If there's anything for Warhammer that I would get for a pre-hoarder even. God.
Most accurate.
Yeah. Calling myself out subconsciously. Okay. Re-entered and better now? Okay. For some reason right now, I have the opening theme to Gundam Wing stuck in my head.
Which one?
Just communication. Communication. Yeah. Yeah. And I haven't listened to it lately at all. Like, I'm just kind of like, oh, okay, that's, hello, brain.
Little brain worm.
Yep.
I mean, if it's your brain, it's almost fun
It is dope. I'm not even complaining that it's there. It's just more of a, just, huh. Like,
Weird.
yeah. Put on my spectacles of seeing. Watching the video about TV intros in the 80s.
There's the YouTube video to the Gundam Wing season 1 first episode, first opening.
Okay. Doc doing us all a favor.
I do what I can with the skills I have.
Yep. And their elite skills.
Not leave naked skills still. I want to be clear.
Yeah.
Clothes.
Tonight.
Tonight.
Later, he will be nude.
This is right now.
Tease. I know I really shouldn't be looking at this through a magnifying glass like this, but it is nice knowing that I'm getting most of the details that I want to get. Or at least doing them justice. Yeah, the new models for the Space Wolves are looking amazing. I love how that Wolf Priest looks.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hard pressed between which head to use for the Wolf Priest. Because the wolf helm with like the cloak over it looks great, but like the old bearded man one,
Mm-hmm.
amazing.
You just have to get two.
I I cry because he's right.
I spit truth.
Yep. Though I am still happy with my Ulrich the Slayer.
Mm-hmm. You turned out good.
Okay, now while that's drying, we're gonna do the feathers on the cape, and let's see. You know what? I'm gonna go with. Gonna go with rust gray because then we're gonna give it a wash of blue. They're in on the Warhammer community site.
That was said there wasn't anything like actually new for the Grey Knights. It was just saying that eventually.
Yeah, like the only like new thing that I've heard of is they're getting a new baby carrier, as Valrak would call it, and you.
Yep.
Yeah, and there is going to potentially be a range refresh, but theirs is a little bit later this year, so they'll do more of a reveal with that later.
Mm-hmm.
Which and the new stuff for the Thousand Suns, like the Egyptian robot sentinel things. I'm just like, that's kind of new and interesting.
I don't know. I don't know what to think about those. They're a little weird looking.
Well, I'm just interested in like what the lore is behind them right now.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
I found the new Space Wolf.
Yep.
Pretty good.
Oh yeah, I gotta say, I'm having a good chuckle at all of the Studio Ghibliization of stuff, especially like the "It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia" stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like especially the Pepe Sylvia one.
Mm-hmm.
And the so anyways, I started blasting.
I think it's Studio Ghibli,
Ghibli.
which is incorrect pronunciation, but also apparently they decided not to.
Okay.
I was gonna say they don't use like 3/4 of those letters.
Yeah.
I guess we'll look at the Italians for that one.
Hmm.
That one piece does look pretty sweet.
Yep.
I see what you're saying about not being sure which head to choose.
Yep.
So he chooses both.
Yeah. That's why I get two models so I don't have to choose.
I think not the one with the hood, it's one of the other two. But I don't know which it is.
I would go with the one with the really long beard that they painted gray.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he does look good, but I also like the other guy too. I don't know.
So you're saying I have to get three then?
Why not 4?
At least. Of course, this might be an opportunity for magnetization.
It could be, yes.
Space Marine 3 is officially in development. Hopefully, the Pokemon Space Marine 2.
Yeah, which I need to kind of get back into that because didn't they drop some Space Wolf stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they did their Space Wolf head and all that.
All right.
I'm pretty sure.
I need to get back in and at least finish the campaign this. So, at least say I finished the game.
Well, heck, we'll run with you if you want us to.
Okay, here we go.
I see how it is. Just chop meat.
No, I said we will. Like you and I, Sojan.
Oh, I know. And he was like, "Oh yeah, I guess."
I guess we're not Trav, but
I didn't want to presume. I didn't want to be presumptuous.
so you presume that we wouldn't help you?
Yes, I didn't want to impose a
Well, you're not the Godfather. You can't insist upon yourself like that.
The day of my daughter's wedding.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. That's just a one of the many little ongoing jokes with me and Delay Capture because, like, apparently they keep telling me that watching The Godfather is a Christmas tradition, and I've been in this family and done like 5 or 6 Christmases, or yeah, like 5 Christmases with them, and we have yet to watch The Godfather.
Uh-huh.
So I also like to quote the Peter Griffin line because I've only really seen it once. And I just like to just say, well, it insists upon itself. But she at least understands my hatred of Shawshank Redemption.
No, that's still weird.
It is what it is, though.
It's such a good movie.
But it's a new classic from TNT, and you should love it for it.
I think the problem you have is not so much the content, just that it's massively overexposed.
Yes, that's it.
It was shoved down his throat every second of every day.
Yeah, because I've watched a lot of TNT. But I was watching it for maximum Van Damage.
Yeah.
Well, growing up in a rural community, you had TNT, TBS, and USA. If you didn't have expanded cable.
Yeah. Grew up in a smaller town.
Yep.
I think Soviet might have his boat beat.
I grew up in the country.
Yeah, he and like as far as the closest town, I think he and I are about tied.
I see.
Because your hometown had what, 800 people?
1500.
1,500. Okay, mine was smaller. Mine was 800.
But I was 8 miles outside of town, so that's smaller.
Yep. So we both win.
I grew up in a vast town just under 20,000.
Metropolis.
And hey, that was one of the big towns that we used to go to.
Yeah. Literally took decades to finally break 20,000.
Yeah, we would drive 35 miles plus to a town of like 15 to 20,000.
Is Norfolk the biggest town close to you?
Norfolk and Sioux City.
Sioux City's edging on being a proper city.
Yeah, it had stuff.
I mean, it had Acme Comics. Still
Which I
does.
never went to.
Went there twice.
The Golden Demon Awards. Pretty nice. Nice stuff. There seems to be a look they're going. Like there's a certain sameness to it. Like,
Well, good evening, Galadriel. Welcome. Stay a while and glisten. Tonight I am working on the new set of HeroQuest, and I had backed it at the initial backing, and I got like the alternate heroes. So like I was working on the female version of the wizard, and I already have the female barbarian done. And then so in the standard set now it's a female elf. And so then there's a male elf, so working on that. And then after that, I'll work on the female dwarf and a few other variant and new heroes. So, yeah, working on some HeroQuest heroes. You know what? I think my whiskey might be smoked enough now. Smells nice. Well, thank you. And yeah, actually, here's like, I have a whole bunch of like orcs painted up, and then yeah, everybody has different hair. Like this guy's an orange mohawk, she has purple hair. Then got some, yeah, goblins that are deciding to fall on the floor, and skeletons with creepy ass shields. Oh yeah, and then some abominations that I've just painted a whole bunch of different colors. Thank you. And here's another one. Doesn't look quite as nice as the other. But, you know, it's just fun to... Thank you. And yeah, here's a alternate abomination. With more like tentacle-y hair and all of the barnacles. Alright, so work on finishing up the wizard. And yeah, I free-handed the stuff on the tabard there. Okay. Okay, and where is my one dry brush? Yeah, we'll go with this one. And are you a streamer as well, Galadriel, or just a watcher of streams? Or do you even paint, bro, or whatever? And yeah, in chat right now, or in voice chat with me, I have Sojan and Dr. Irrefutable, two of my mods.
Hola.
Heck no, just an amateur painter. Well, hey, Sojan. He's just starting after watching me paint for him for at least
Almost 2 decades.
Yeah, almost 2 decades now. God damn. And yeah, I've been painting off and on myself for, God, almost a quarter century now at this point. Because, yeah, Doc, myself, and another buddy started playing the Lord of the Rings tabletop game that Games Workshop released.
Back in hallowed antiquity.
Yeah, like back in, what was it? Was it 2000 or 2001, Doc? Okay. I still have my original heroes over there on my desk in a place of honor. Yeah, you can either share it here, or you can join our Discord and join my Discord and share it there. Okay. Well, hey, and none of my stuff is Golden Demon level either. At least not yet. Maybe someday. And that's if I even want to try to push myself that far. I'm just happy having okay minis. You know, making my tiny mans look good. And having fun with some stuff, like the orc conversion. Which I'm still pretty proud of how that green stuff cloak turned out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me at least open it up so I can have the link for later. Here's our recently deceased in Barovia. Well, Barovia will do that. And I used to know the name of the the war turtle race. Yeah, you better listen to Ty. We're too full of advice and helpfulness. Though, yeah, I know I need to chat a little bit more in there, but hey, if you ask questions, we'll answer. Turtles, there we go. Okay, and then we're going to do a blue wash over all of the feathers just to give them some depth and whatnot. I like turtles.
Aren't I turtly enough for your turtle club?
You turtle. Neither have I. I've only seen the ads.
It is a terribly wonderful, terrible movie. Oh yeah. I watched it quite a few times growing up. It was just, I don't know.
It was on, it was there, and it was silly, right?
Mm-hmm. And Dan Carvey. Dan Carvey's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
It's like a lot of inappropriate humor for children.
Oh yes. Very much so.
Well, look at Shrek.
Should we watch Shrek and then watch Master of Disguise?
You know what? This may have to happen for science.
The one I heard the other day that made my brain explode just a little bit is there's kids being born right now that their parents are not old enough to have been born when Shrek first came out.
Okay.
Oh, the wings on the bloodthirster? You mean this fucking guy? Yep, there's how the glaze turned out on the wings. At least for that part of it. So yeah, we'll be working on him on Wednesday. Yeah, so Mondays I work on HeroQuest. Wednesdays I... What's this sudden chest pain thing? So, yeah, just the old meme, just the...
Thanks.
uh...
Now we're all good.
It's been 87 years. I'm just gonna drink my whiskey and yell at kids to get off my goddamn lawn.
As is tradition.
Yeah, see, Galadriel's up there too.
I mean, in reality, they shouldn't really be there.
No, they shouldn't. I mean,
It is really their fault.
yeah. Fuck them for being there. Now, I'm wondering if I want to do like a blue wash over the silver armor too or not.
Maybe just some gnome to, like, dirty it up a little.
Yeah. Washes are magic, and... Oh, what was that?
Or maybe just a little sepia instead.
A little bit of share from Sepia.
Mm.
Yeah, I turned 44 in January. So... But yeah, with the Bloodthirster, though, I'm challenging myself to not use any washes on that model at all. So all of that is layering, and I did a glaze on the wings. Occasionally, but as you can see right now on other models, yes, I will happily use washes. But this is one of those models that, like, even Sojan will back me up. Like, ever since I've been painting, I've always wanted to paint a Bloodthirster and really go all out with it. So,
And you've literally owned that one for 10 years?
yes. And I'm now finally getting to the point of where I'm just like, okay, now I'm painting it.
And we're painting.
Uh-huh. So, and then, yeah, between Doc Sojan and Mongrel Sovereign and occasionally Muse, they're helping push me to those limits.
Yes.
Be more okay-ish.
Yeah. And as we know, the cheat is to the limit. Everybody, come on. Fuhu Bagas.
I hadn't thought about Homestar for a long time.
Well, there you go. A toast to Homestar Runner and Fuhu Bagas.
Yeah. Come on.
I said, ooh, ah, Fuhu Bagas. Who's that Fuhu? Who do what? Who do what? Fuhu Bagas. I don't know who it is, but it probably is Fuhu Bagas. I asked my friend Joe. I asked my friend Jake. They said it was Fuhu Bagas. I said, ooh, ah, Fuhu Bagas. I said, ooh, ah, Fuhu Bagas. Oh, and then Ty has to go and just beat us all. 53 in January.
God, you're so old.
I was younger. Why did I think you were in your 30s? Your 20s even.
Now, I knew he was a little bit older than me. I just didn't know it was that older. No offense.
So much offense.
Yeah. You know, that's one thing I should try to find for the soundboard is just some Homestar Runner stuff.
Little Trogdor.
Yep. Burninating the peasants. Burninating the countryside.
I don't even remember what strong bad email that's from.
Or then there's just the strong bad tech. Oh.
There are 209 strong bad emails. That's a lot.
Well, hello, Dr. Faust. Thank you for the raid. How's your stream tonight? And here I am just cleaning crap out from one of my pots of paint right now. All right. And hey, I gotta say, thank you for being a inspiration for a younger me for painting and helping me with figuring shit out way back in the day. You're one of the few channels that was actually there with good info. Yeah, my workstation is chaotic good.
Chaotic.
Yep. The bill is in the mail. All right.
Note to self, don't look at the mailbox for a month.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, tonight I'm working on HeroQuest alternate heroes. Uh, all right. Well, hey, thank you, and thank you for everything that you've done for the painting community. I really appreciate it, and it's an honor to be rated by you. All right, we'll work on the belts a little bit. Well, you have a good night, Dr. Faust. And here, I'll even drink a little bit of a toast of the smoked whiskey I got. Thank you.
Yeah, the next time I stop over, I'm gonna have to bring this dreadnought over, let you see it. I'm fairly happy with my dry brushing.
Okay, cool.
I just don't think it's going to show up good on a camera.
It seldom does.
But I just kind of went ham with dry brushing lead belcher over all the green, so it kind of looks like it's been worn.
Okay. Oh no, favorite metallic paint color is all clotted and gross. R.I.P. Fulgurite Copper. Wow, that sounds like an older paint name. Just working on belts and maybe some potion bottles and stuff like that tonight. Trying to complete my HeroQuest stuff. I have the Rogues, Ogre Horde, Spirit Queen, Prophecy of Taylor, Jungles of Deathrack. The first light to finish painting. At least first light is just heroes and a dragon. Yeah, I have the whole original, like the just the starter set, all painted up. I have most of the orcs and goblins from Kellar's Keep painted up, along with the doors. And now I'm working on the mythic tier stuff with like the alternate heroes. So I have like the female barbarian done, the female wizard is done. Working on the male elf, and then I'll work on the dwarf, and I even have Sir Ragnar all painted up too. So, and then yeah, I'm just working through a lot of the alternate heroes and monsters. Yeah, see, like I even got like one of the alternate abominations, and then yeah, just to be fun, I made all of the abominations just different colors. And then here's two of the alternate knights, which I originally went with since they used to be called Chaos Knights, because this was associated with Warhammer Fantasy. I went with the colors of the 4 Chaos Gods. So one is red for Khorne, one is purple for Slaanesh, one is green for Nurgle, and one is blue for Tzeentch. So that's just a fun little nod to the original of it, since now they're Dread Knights and not Chaos Knights. Did that with your OG Chaos Force. Nice. Which I do have an original HeroQuest set. Which, yeah, when I got the new stuff, I actually did like a 2-hour unboxing. It's on my YouTube channel, which I think link is in the description for my channel. I have that on there where, yeah, I did like a comparison of just like, oh, hey, here's how the heroes look. Here's how the monsters look. And, of course, now that there's abominations rather than femurs, which, once you read into why they changed that, that's kind of a, the lore for femurs. They're weird.
That's pretty gross.
Yep.
to say the least.
Yeah, it was, yeah, it was gross. Not gross. Gross. Okay, you know what? I should probably do the facing on this. At least get that drying up. And yeah, then I have, for the expansion, I have the Frozen Horror, the Witch Lord, Kellar's Keep, and the Ogre one. I haven't gotten any of the other ones. Part of me says I should, and the other part of me is just kind of like, you know, I'd love to have the time to play it, and maybe I'll get my girls to play it with me someday where I'm just Zargon running through everything. But the companion app is nice for it, too. Doc, can you pull up the link for my YouTube channel? Because I think I have it in my profile on Twitch.
Let's see.
I might be able to find it here.
Alright. Mods to the rescue.
Just getting stick going. Damn.
Nope, just beat me.
Yep. So there you go. And I have like one tutorial on there from a while ago. I just don't ever have time to just film tutorials, so I use it as a dumping grounds for a lot of my streams, just so that way they're saved for forever. And if I need to, I can go back and look on how I painted stuff.
What color did I use again?
Yep. Okay. All right, thank you.
Did you ever get it set up to... I noticed you've been uploading shorts, haven't you? No, you've been...
No, I've just been uploading videos. Like, just exporting the straight videos from Twitch to YouTube. What's that?
You can get a strong bad talking plushie.
Nice.
Just $36.
All right. Yeah, you missed it. I managed to drop a strong bad reference.
Oh man. That was like the golden age of the stuff right there.
Yep.
Next we'll be singing about badgers.
Yep. And or mushrooms.
The bandwidth bill must have been pretty high because I think Flash was pretty heavy. And of course they had to move their entire site to YouTube videos originally, not live.
Ugh. Sorry.
You are. Excuse me.
All right. All right, and I think I might actually have a few fluorescent paints down here already. Yep, I got a purple for one of these, and we'll go purple, blue, and red. Or, of course, if Crit Monkey was here, I could go with a color that doesn't exist and go with turquoise.
Ew.
Turquoise doesn't exist for him because he's colorblind. So, me and his wife would have some fun with that. And he even laughs at it, too. Just, yeah, he can't see turquoise. Yeah, that is a legit question. Like, how does turquoise not exist to him?
Magic.
Yep.
He was one of the Fae.
Yep. It's the one color that his pact cannot see. Man, it's always fun how easy it is to paint with, like, some fluorescent effects. Okay. And with that, we are done here for the night. What do you say we keep the raid momentum going?
Sounds good.
Alrighty. Let's look at miniatures and all that. Let's see. Oh, well, thank you for the bits. Alright, who should we raid tonight? We raided Lecter's Kitchen before. Well, hey, and thank you for hanging out, and feel free to join us on Wednesday as well. I'll be working on the Bloodthirster. Any suggestions, chat? Any friends that you got streaming in like miniatures and models or Warhammer that we should go and raid into? Let's see, there's Faye Story.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, let's go ahead and... Girls like cannons. The big cannons. Alright. Okay. Raid. Alrighty. Oh, a Night Whisperer's one of your faves? That's cool. I actually met up with him when I was in Boston with him, Muse, and Gel Tip. So.
Said that wrong.
Who?
You said that wrong. Boston.
Oh, yeah. In Baston. Went to Baston. So, alright. Yeah, so here we go. Thank you everybody for coming out to watch. Galadriel, I hope I see you again on Wednesday. Everyone else, thank you for coming along with the raid with Dr. Faust. Hope you like it enough to give a follow. And I hope to see some of you again on Wednesday. Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, we'll be working on the Bloodthirster then. And here we go. We'll raid into Faye's story, but just remember, between now and then, to keep on painting.
Find where some of the stuff comes from. Because it doesn't have like a water stamp on it.
Hi, hey, here. I have no idea how to pronounce the last. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome.
I think it's hard.